do is get my loot up and campaign. 28 and I still breathing. Where I come from, can't complain. I've been this gon' take away the pain. Then hit my partner like what's happening in man. Trying to stay away from niggas who ain't got nothing to gain. The loose, cause yeah, you know it's all the same. Throw my shorty on me down, she say I'm never finna change. So addicted to the life, but it ain't never
you probably think it's so chill. Big old house on hill, 24-inch rim. Got it candy coated diamonds, this the leather so they recognize. And all them hating never empathize.
The dome of the California Capitol building lit up dramatically here at our broadcast location in Sacramento. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Washington. Then it's Green, then it's Rose, and it's Bertans in at the 3. And for Sacramento, Barnes at power forward with Bagley in the middle. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. And it's Ariza in at the small forward. And it's the Kings to start out. Hield with it. Outside, Fox. Shoots from 12. Buries the jump shot. Fox has got the first points up on the board here for the Kings.
And how about the mid-range shooting of Fox? Definitely capable of sinking those shots with consistency.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
The 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. Harrison Barnes won a title in Golden State. Signs the big contract with Dallas, but yet to achieve the stardom that many predicted back in high school.
Washington, that's good.
And right there you see an underrated aspect to Cousins' game. Terrific instincts, senses the open man.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Rose against Fox. Barnes outside. The 3. Drills it from outside. Greg, you look at Harrison Barnes. What's his best role?
I mean, Kevin, he's a hard worker, able to hit the spot up 3. Defensively, his strength gives him some versatility, just a solid contributor.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Outside, Fox. Over Washington. Fox, no good.
Look, that's in his range, but he had a defender right up in his chest.
Here's Green, and the shot goes in.
He keeps the defense off balance. DeMarcus Cousins can score in a lot of ways, but he also can distribute.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Drops in the layup for 2. Fox has got his second basket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Richaun Holmes is checked in for Sacramento.
Richaun Holmes.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Bogdanovich is checked in for Trevor Ariza. Chicago also making some changes. Bol, he's checked in for Cousins. Chris Middleton comes in for Bertans. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Derrick Rose. And Sacramento has possession. Here's Fox. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Fox has got 6 points. Here's Rondo. Second chance shot, and Bull with the lay-in.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
To the middle, here's Fox. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 8 points for him.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
And Green gets it to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. And Bull pulls it down.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Here's Washington, and he jams it with authority.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Substitution here for Sacramento. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Giles comes in for Barnes. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. And Chicago also making a switch. Jones checked in for Washington. Now, here's Bielitsa. Bogdanovich looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Giles kicks to Dedmon. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Joseph against Rondo. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Looking to end the run. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Giles the pass to Bogdanovich. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Kings shooting their first free throw this game.
Shooting just fine.
The free throw drops for Dedmon.
A terrific athlete. Dedmon went undrafted a few years back, but now he's starting to grasp the mental side of the game.
with 1 on the clock. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Chicago leading by 5. So for Chicago right now, they've got Jones. Rajon Rondo is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Bull. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Outside, Joseph. Outside, Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. No good on the triple. Now Rondo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Oladipo for 3. Here's Middleton. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Middleton's got the lead up to 9 now for Chicago. Outside, Bogdanovich. Over Oladipo. Here's Giles. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line, Harry Giles. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. On some changes here for the Kings. Marvin Bagley comes in for Dwayne Dedmon. And Trevor Ariza has subbed in for Bielitsa. He doesn't get the second one. And Smitty, you talk about players who can just be vicious to the rim. Wow. Derek Jones is on that list.
Yes, he can dunk the ball with so much force. You feel the building shake. So scary when he's coming down the paint to catch a pass because of his insane leaping ability.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Rondo against Joseph. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. There's the pass to Giles. Outside, Joseph. Over Bull. Shot by Joseph, no good.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Count that one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And it's Bagley at the elbow. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Bulls got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Oladipo that time on the assist by Bull. Oladipo's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so here's Sacramento. It's a 14-point game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
He's checked in for Harry Giles. Buddy Hield comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Fox in for Corey Joseph. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Bradley's checked in for Bull. Washington comes in for Derek Jones. Bertanis, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Rose in for Rajon Rondo. Here's Bertans. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Over Ariza. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Bertans got the lead up to 14 now for Chicago. Fox against Rose. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Perhaps the biggest breakout star last year from the 2017 draft class, De'Aaron Fox. Greg, he was sensational.
Kevin, the difference between a year 1 and a year 2 player was never displayed better than the improvement that Fox showed. His shot, vision, and decision-making all started to catch up to that incredible athleticism.
And he knocks down the first one.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Sacramento making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Great court awareness by Derrick Rose, reading every inch of the floor so well.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the game here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Washington. And so Fox will bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 16. And it's blocked by Bradley. But he gets it back. Hield from outside. And the three ball is good.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Now here's Rose. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And it's blocked by Bradley. And they get it back. Holmes, good. We've got 1:08 left in the second quarter. Rose kicks to Middleton. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Sacramento making a switch here. Dedmon's checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Bradley.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Middleton. Here's Fox. He's got 11. Passes it to Barnes. Now Holmes. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
Barnes can't get it to go. Chicago leading by 17. The three from Bertans. Not going to go that time. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Barnes making up his mind early. He was going straight to the rack there. Gotta love how aggressive he is.
Rose, no good. Rose is gone, 1 of 4 so far. And it's Heel off the drive. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Bertans for 3. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's Chicago up by 16. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Kings, at small forward and power forward, it's Ariza and Barnes. That's at the point with Heel to his side. They're the backcourt. And it's Dedmon in at the 5 spot. Heel can't hit.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And here are the Kings now. Pass to Dedmon. Dishes it to Heel. Lock at 6. That one, no good. And it's Chicago the other way.
And really, for a long time, the specter hanging over Buddy Hield was he's the player who was traded for DeMarcus Cousins. Hard billing to live up to, but he has made some giant leaps with his development.
Here's Rose. Again, Chicago.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And Hield has slowly but surely turned himself into one of the elite shooters in the NBA.
And guys, to be as locked in as he is from deep with his height and release is deadly. He's the kind of player who gets better as his teammates get better around him, and he is just now finding his stride.
checked in for Dwayne Dedman. Bielitsa comes in for Barnes. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Buddy Hield. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. Rondo comes in for Derrick Rose. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Joseph, he's checked in for the Kings. Rondo's shot is good. Rondo's got his first points of the game.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Here's Joseph. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Giles. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. To halt the run. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Here's Joseph after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Bielitsa finds Bogdanovic. Ariza outside. The pass to Joseph. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Passes it to Bertans. This one for 3. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Bertans got 8 points.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Ariza kicks to Bielitsa. Goes back up. And Jones sends it back. Rondo dishes to Jones. And Jones slams it in.
Rondo is out there to distribute the ball. He is a master at finding the open man.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. It's stolen by Rondo. And here comes the break. Bertans' shot is good. He's got 10.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
1:27 left to play in the third. Joseph against Rondo. With some arc. Bielitsa passes to Joseph. No good again that time.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even in a power finish. Here's Joseph. Pass to Bielitsa. He kicks to Ariza. And here is Joseph. Pass to Bielitsa. Shot clock at 6. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Here's Sacramento. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bogdanovic. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Jones. Finished off the break. Jones has got 6.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
From deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Chicago running away with this one. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
The fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And it's Sacramento's ball. So for Chicago right now, Green is out there with Lowry. Then there's Bradley. Then it's Jones. And it's Gordon in at the 4 spot. Now here's Bielitsa. Here's Leiden. And it's blocked by Gordon. And again, Chicago running the court in transition. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul. It goes against Sacramento.
2 shots.
That's good from Green. And some changes here for the Kings. Barnes, he's checked in for Bielitsa. And it's Fox in for Joseph. Both free throws good from Green. And here now the Kings. Fox with it. Now Green defending. Here's Farrell. Barnes right side. 5 to shoot. Back to Farrell. Puts up a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Jones. Jones slams it home.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Jones has gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Fox against Green. Barnes looking around. The wide open look here for Fox. Off target with his 3. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And it's Barnes with the ball for Sacramento. Here's Farrell. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Bradley with some nice D. Here's Jones. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Fox against Green. Holmes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
Bradley kicks to Green. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Clock at 4. Here's Gordon. And that one drops for him.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now, here's Fox. And the pass to Barnes. The 15-footer. That shot is off. And it's Chicago the other way. Outside Lowry. Left side, Gordon. Here's Bradley. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
And here are the Kings now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And Sacramento has possession. Farrell, that's a 2-pointer. Again, the miss by the Kings. Here's Chicago. They're on a 10-2 run here. And it's Lowry penetrating, and it goes down 2 points.
He's a great finisher for a player his size. When Kyle Lowry gets a step to the hoop, he's going for the bucket.
And here now the Kings. It's stolen by Green. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. And Green slams it in.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Fox. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Holmes with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And Jones sends it back. They recover it. 6 to shoot. Here's Fox. Off the left rim and out.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
To the paint. Here's Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And here are the Kings now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Leiden. Now here's Holmes, defended by Jones. Baseline J on the way. Holmes can't get it to go in. Right side Jones. Lays it up and banks it in.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.